What are you thinking about this spot?
Yeah,
then?
I think it's quite nice and flat.
Nice and open above us.
Yeah, no widow makers.
And it's got nice aspect, you can see like 360.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Pretty much. Even up there, like good view.
Yeah.
Really nice. I might dump my bag here and then we can have a little look.
Yeah, let's have a little explore.
Yeah.
It's always better to do it when you're not dragging weight.
When you're not panting. That's it. Oh, that was a good walk though.
It was a good walk. It's always good if you have hiked into a location, just find the general area you want to be and then dump your kit off, and you can make it more sound cool when you're not blowing out of your ears.
Yeah, that's good advice from Tom there. Oh, I'm definitely blowing out my ears.
Well, we got here. It's good.
Good to be back with you, Tom.
Absolutely. Good to be back with you, man.
Yeah. Lovely spot.
Lovely. Let's have a walk.
Yeah, dude. So me and Tom just found a really nice flat spot, loads of grass underneath, and yeah, we're just going to clear a little area to put our 2 Lavvus. So good to be camping with Tom, and yeah, I'll catch up with you as I'm putting that up and we start making a fire. Probably just have to lift a little turf out the way, but it's going to be absolutely amazing. Really, really nice pine woodland here. It's a little bit different than I'm used to, so going to enjoy that. So there's home for the night, guys, a nice Polish Lavvu, and Tom's just fashioning one more peg over there for his. You can just see him behind that tree.
We've seen an age-old debate on YouTube,
Yeah.
whether you have the flaps out or the flaps inside.
Yeah,
And still not sure which is the right way. I'm sure you guys will tell us.
I have no idea.
We've tried both.
Yeah,
So one of us is right and one of us is wrong, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
me too. I think it's going to be a good test. I think they're both going to just work as fine. I think I've used them both ways in the past and haven't noticed a difference.
Same.
So I've got my poncho here, and the good thing about a poncho as a ground mat with a Lavvu is that it obviously has a hood and an opening, so a nice hole which the centre pole can go in, and that's right in the middle of the fabric. So I've done this before and it's worked an absolute treat. Normally I would have done this before I'd put the pole up, but sometimes you're going to rearrange it anyway, you don't want to be tripping over a poncho. So you can slip out the bottom section, move that to where you need to go to, just keep holding up and then slot the bottom section back in. Move that to where it should be. About there, I think. And then I've got my ground sheet inside. Slapped it off a bit.
Yeah, just pulled one peg out, but it's fine.
Thank you, mate. So yeah, I'll bring you in and show you what it looks like in here, because it's a really handy way of setting up a ground sheet. So you can see the centre pulls straight through the hood, and if you needed to move it around, you can open it up, make it a little bit wider, shift it, and yeah, just nice and handy, and keeps the damp off of your kit. So me and Tom have got our ponchos in the bottom now as our ground sheets. Just gives you a little bit more space and versatility, and yeah, loads of room in these Lavvus, despite how small they look. If you were kind of sub or over 6 foot, sorry, I'd suggest going for the large size 3, but for something, if you're sub or just 6 foot, this is about perfect. I'm going to keep all my kit behind the pole over there on my ground sheet, and then I'll sleep this side just so I'm nice and near to the exit. Thank you, mate. I might sit on that.
What it's for.
Your ground sheet's doing it well though. This is just a bit more comfy. They are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, really nice.
Proper little homes.
Yeah. They feel really like, I don't know, just cosy. Even
Well,
though,
we've
like,
made a little village, haven't we?
Yeah. This is romantic, dude. Us sitting across from each other, you know, gaze into each other's eyes.
That's it. You got your pipe on the go.
Yep. I can recite
Tempting
poetry.
me in.
I can recite poetry to you, mate.
Even though it was 18 degrees last week, it got to about a real feel of -8 at the weekend, with some snow and everything came in, so absolutely crazy. So yeah, sod it, I'm staying warm tonight. So I've got the Defense 4 sleeping bag today. Really nice bag. Rating is all the way down to kind of the -15s, -20. And like I said, I just don't want to get chilly. Really nice loft. This has got hollow fibres, the G loft material, so it kind of mimics stuff like the reindeer hide that Tom's got, or deer hide. They have hollow hairs, and that's how they keep a lot of their warmth. They not only trap the air between the hairs, they're also trapping air inside the hairs, which is amazing. So they've kind of gone with that style, and yeah, I've really been loving it. I'm sure it'll be nice and warm, and it's just good to get it out. So I've got this really awesome wash bag from Combat Tactical, and in there I've got things like hand warmers, my toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. Sun cream just in case, not that I need it at the moment. I've got soap, it comes with a Velcro mirror and a little bag at the top and a little hook. Helicon Techs do one, but they've been out of stock for ages, so I kind of decided to get one of these after seeing Del Boys. I'd been after one for ages, but what I'm hunting for is not only my little neck utility kit, which has got all my survival kit on there, and my flint and steel splinter, beautiful neck knife, but also my little trowel, because I'm going to dig up a little turf now for the fire. But yeah, really cool little things to look at for about 12 quid, and they just hang up really nicely.
wood.
Nice. Beautiful. That would get the fire going.
Yeah, look.
You can even feather it down maybe. Take some shavings down. Oh, lovely. Found another bit. Yeah, boy, that's really good and solid. Nice work, Tom.
Nice.
I'll get the turf going. Tom's found this awesome fallen pine here and he's been snedding up with his new axe and he's been dragging those back to camp, which is awesome. So the fire pit's all ready for that and I think it's about time to start. Good sandy soil there, eh Tom?
It's perfect. And damp.
Yeah, damp sandy soil. And we've got the turfs here.
Where's that really good bit?
That's some good stuff. Good find on that.
It poured this morning, didn't it?
It did, it was absolutely hammering it down. Nice.
Nice, dude.
It's a good little fire pit, that.
Yeah. And we did a bit of foraging. Found some fat wood from the local area. Made sense, didn't it, to light the fire with what we have here.
Yeah.
We always carry fat wood in our kit, but
Yeah, I've got a big old stick of it. I saw yours today.
I've got about 3 sticks in my bag. But to be honest, it's such a skill to be able to go and find it in the environment if you didn't bring it with you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's all over the place here. Even just on these surrounding pines, you knocked off a few of the lower limbs and they were saturated, weren't they? So, yeah, really, really good, nice local resource to use. And and the fire's going on nicely now.
Yeah, we just chucked stuff on and left it, really.
Yeah,
We haven't
that's
played
it.
with it or given it oxygen, it's just doing its thing.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to cook up some, tonight we've got Cajun jambalaya with chicken, and also I've got like some pasta and chorizo, so we might have that as a little starter. Because it's only meant to serve one, and there's two of us.
That's it, and I count as two anyway.
Hey. California.
You do treat me, mate.
Oh, well, you did get me the Hazy Jane, didn't you? So I'm just about to cook up our kind of lunch, or what was meant to be for me and Tom. I've got my little folding trivet there, which I've always found so helpful, and I'm just going to throw a little bit of this pine under as it starts to burn down. And what I've got today is just my zebra billy can, some pre-made pasta, so you just heat it up. I've got some tomato and basil sauce and some chorizo, so it's just going to warm us through, and in a little while we'll get the Cajun jambalaya on the go, which I'm really excited for. That's going to do us really well. So there we are, the tomato and basil sauce, some ready-made pasta twirls, and some chorizo. So I've got this really awesome little wax canvas bag. I've had this for years. It's by Bushcraft, and it just holds the little zebra in really nicely and stops all the soot going all over your pack. And in there I've got some ration MREs. We've got a vanilla flavoured cake for later, and we've got two kind of energy drinks, kind of like the Screech kind of things, raspberry and apple. So looking forward to those. But I think in here what I'll do first is just cut some of that chorizo and fry that off. So I'm going to put that on there. We've got some nice chorizo rounds in there, so we'll let the oil come out of that and let it fry up. That chorizo is frying up really nicely now, so I'm going to dash in with the tomato and basil sauce. That's just cardboard, so that can just get burnt off there. And these just make for really nice, easy snacks on the go. And I can always rinse that with a bit of water and swill it through, because things on a fire have a tendency of going a little bit quicker, so a little bit of water might not be too bad of an idea, but we'll see. So I'll let that just start to heat through, and I'll probably add the pasta now as well, just to let that all warm through together. So I'll let that just heat up. That's a really nice easy meal. Now you could as well put the sauce into the packet and just heat that up if you didn't have the chorizo, because I had to fry this up. It might as well just go into the pan anyway. It gets all that flavour up. So the pasta is done. the Primal Nomad ration pack, courtesy of Domio. Not courtesy of, I bought it with my own money, we're not sponsored. But yeah, looking forward to digging into this with Tom. We're just going to share it out of the pot because we're quite comfortable doing stuff like that, and also it saves washing up later because, to be honest, this is going to go well with the Cajun, so I'll probably just cook straight into that. My boy.
Thanks, bro. Cheers. Tink. Oh. It's the smokiness that you get on the chorizo over a campfire.
So lovely, yeah. So good. And just the warmth.
It's pretty cold still.
Yeah.
Still pretty cold.
Yeah, it's definitely not warm out.
No, but we're proper cozy in our Lavvus.
Yeah. And
tucking into a Primal ration.
Yeah, that's it. This is the way to do it. I mean, it's really simple to do actually. It saves you having to cook the pasta, which wouldn't have been too much longer, but it's another step, isn't it? So
simple is good out here.
Definitely. I mean, you know, you think something like that, although some people might say it's heavy because it's already cooked, you'd either have to carry in the water or have a water source. We don't have a water source.
No, and we need to be aware that we're having a fire in a pine woodland. We've got limited water that we've carried in quite a long way to get here up a hill.
And that's mainly for the fire, isn't it?
So we're keeping at least a full litre back for this fire for the morning. So we have to be a little bit water conscious, don't we? Yeah,
so something like this where we can cook the pasta and likewise later the rice being pre-cooked, it just saves that, you know, litre of water that would have gone to cooking food. And that weight is probably actually lighter than carrying in a kilo of water.
Yeah, I'd say. Really nice, mate, thanks.
No worries. So another little bit of kind of forage for freedom, which is all about men's mental health, raising awareness about something, going out and enjoying your local outdoors area. Obviously we forage the pine wood, the pine resin, fat wood. Tom found that on a really nice fallen bit of log, and while we're out here sharing this warmth of the fire, we thought we'd practice another skill, which isn't foraging, but it's also learning and enabling, which is all part of the movement. So I've got this bit of really nice flint here, and we're gonna try and just drive off some nice flakes on that and just practice a little bit of flint knapping. It's something we're both quite passionate about, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something I'm new to, something I'm learning.
Yep, same, likewise.
I've ended up with more shards in my hands than I have arrowheads completed, but it's really fun, and it's a skill that I want to invest time in.
Yeah.
And linking it to your foraging with freedom, you found that piece of flint.
I did.
The same with the antler. You made me this lovely soft hammer.
Yeah.
And like I found antler out, it's something else to go looking for. Antler sheds.
Yeah, I found some in my last video where I actually did the forest for freedom, so that was really nice as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was just a nice little gift for you to make to kind of help with the craft.
Yeah, dude. No, I really appreciate this. So I sent Liam a little video. I made an arrowhead, and I was struggling along because I didn't have a soft hammer. Next thing I knew, Liam had sent me a picture of a soft hammer that he's made. He's wrapped it in leather. It's a really kind gift. Thanks so much, mate.
No worries at all,
and
buddy.
It's really ergonomic. I can't wait to smash some rock with it.
You have to give it a test on that. So
yeah, for sure.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
There we are. That's the way. Look at that. That's a real. Like that, and that's instantly a primitive tool there.
Yeah.
You could use that.
Straight away.
So sharp. You could use that to skin an animal.
Yep.
Shave a bit of wood.
Yep.
Fat wood, like we did
earlier.
earlier.
The edge of this bit here, really sharp.
Even that, look. In there, you could use that to run down a stick.
Yep. And that point.
Use that as a draw blade.
Look at that point. Use that as a little scalpel.
And it's something actually worthwhile talking about. I always try to keep all my bits of flint, despite the size, in here, because any small fragments of flint chippings that you're scattering in woodland can also be an archaeology kind of misnomer. You can actually be replicating things like small fragments of bits of arrowheads or broken bits of half-done flint bits, which can determine that a man has been here and flaked it more likely, especially if you did it here for quite a few days. And if you left a pile of that, it could actually mess with the archaeological records in some places. Probably not here because we're in a forestry location. It's probably never going to be excavated in that depth, but still, it's always good practice to try and keep most of your flakes in something like this.
Yeah, makes sense. That's nice.
That's good now, isn't it?
Yeah. Made a circle.
But we've driven some nice flakes
Yeah, we have.
as well.
We've got a Cortex on the back, but yeah.
Should we try driving some from this? Shall I try?
Yeah.
I'll give it one go.
I mean, we've got some things that are workable.
See, there's the flakes you drive it off. See if we can. Don't know if we are. There's another flake.
Nice.
That is nice, yeah. Decent, bro. So me and Tom are having some good fun just practicing. We've ended up with quite a lot of flakes of just like little bits and different shapes and some bigger chunks, but the flint was quite fragmented. It was a really odd shape, pretty hard to work with anyway, so we didn't have a task to set out with. But yeah, it's just good little practice, isn't it, buddy?
Yeah, and there's a few bits you could use, like
Definitely.
just as primitive tools, and as we were saying, like we needed some more flint for our flint and steel
Flint and
kits.
steel, exactly.
So it's good practice. Like I'm really rusty with this, and it's just
Yeah.
quite nice to
Likewise.
smash some flint apart, isn't it? Really.
It is, yeah. It's been nice. I mean, we've ended up with some nice bits from, nice bits where we've driven off good flakes. So it's all good practice and just another part of the movement.
Literally, these pine trees around here, just like fat wood.
Fatwood galore.
Yeah.
We were saying actually, weren't we, that there's a mixture of Scots pine and Corsican. So yeah, really nice. Tom was pointing out that Scots pine having the more red kind of upper
Reddy
barks.
orange, yeah.
Yeah, and the Corsican's been a bit more obviously darker and also having a slightly longer kind of curved needle as well.
They grow quicker, don't they?
Yeah, they grow quicker, so bigger rings on their timber when you fell them. If you put them next to each other, they normally have bigger rings.
And Scots pine has got the pine needles in pairs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they come out like that, don't they?
Yeah, and then a little sheath
That's
in
it,
pairs. So really good pine needle. Scots pine. It's our native pine, I believe.
Yeah, nice.
And yeah, it's a really nice one for making pine needle tea.
Yeah, really useful wood as well, actually. It's good for feather sticking.
Absolutely.
So we've got some nice oil in there. Tom's cut up this chorizo. Just going to get that in there. Just to add a little bit more oil to the mix.
Spiced oil.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just give them a minute or two just to sweat up. And then we'll go in with the chicken.
Look at that oil, it's going a lovely chorizo colour.
I'm just adding this chicken mince, which is seasoned with Cajun spice. There's quite a lot of chicken mince in there, but it's going to be really tasty.
2 hungry boys to feed, I'm sure we'll get through it.
Oh yes. This lovely pine tar, Stockholm tar. No, I'm joking, it's a Jamaican stock.
He went up the radio poles with a spoon, just scooping all the creosote off.
It's very dark.
It's very dark.
I don't mind it. And now some long grain rice. It's going to be a full billy can, but I think me and Tom had deserved it after today.
I think we can manage it.
Yeah. Just try and bury that so I can get more in. So we've got some tiny mini wraps little palm size, and we can just pile them into that, wrap it up and just go to town. You ready, Tom?
I am always ready.
Let's go. So full chicken jambalaya with chorizo, onion and rice. Really looking forward to this, mate.
Looks great. Go for it.
That's yours, dude.
Oh, it's mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
Oh boy, thank you.
No worries.
There we go, guys. Look at that. Absolutely lovely.
Here we are, guys. I've also got it. It's kind of like a little taco, actually. All we need is cheese on top, so I'm going to dig into this.
So good.
Mmm.
Oh, it's good.
That is good.
That's really good. Oh.
Mm. We're going to be busy for a little while, guys, because this is amazing. Tom, you enjoying it?
Mm.
Sorry.
I've been transported to jambalaya heaven.
It's so good.
Oh, I just dropped it.
Oh no, just some more. There's plenty more. We'll catch up with you soon. And a little bit of chorizo.
Oh, so good. It's probably because it's been cooked over the fire. It's got that flavour.
Really smoky-ish.
Yeah, really good.
So guys, had a really nice evening. It's been awesome, Tom.
It's been so nice, dude.
And we've just shared a nice little bit of time together by the fire, drinking a California IPA to send off for the night. So cheers, bud. Tom put some ashes in my billy can, which is just soaking away now. We'll just let the fire die overnight. And yeah, that's about me for the night. I think I'm going to crawl into my bag, mate.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Knackered. So
yeah, it's been a great day. It really has.
It's been awesome. So good night, guys, and I'll see you guys in the morning. So just took off the Ridgeline pintail smock, which is the jacket I have been wearing all day, and yeah, just doubles as a pillow because it packs down into its inner pocket, so really handy. It's a little marsupial pouch, that's what it goes into, and yeah, I'm just going to throw that into the sleeping bag. Hey man, how you sleep?
Really well.
Good man.
My thermarest got a puncture though.
Oh no! Oh, that's a disaster, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's flat as a pancake.
Flat as a pancake.
Oh, at least you had a good warm bag though.
Yeah, no, the bag kept me warm, and I just laid my wool jacket underneath me, and it was fine, perfectly toasty.
Brilliant. Oh man, that's not fun though. The fire burnt down really nicely last night, so we can just get rid of that one bit of charred wood,
Yep.
and put the turfs back on once we've doused it with water. I've saved all my washing up water there as well, so perfect.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Boys, I'm gonna get up.
Awesome. So good morning, guys. Had an absolutely beautiful sleep last night. The Lavvu was just like a little hotel, me and Tom next to each other, which was really amazing. It's sad to hear that Tom's thermarest deflated. Yeah, real annoying when stuff like that happens. That's why I didn't bring my last air mat. The cheap one that I got on Amazon, it just developed a leak and I ended up flat on my back one night when I was doing a camp, and yeah, it was no fun. But we're just going to get the fire all covered over, like I said, done most of the washing up, and start striking camp, because that's me and Tom done for today, and we're going to be heading off somewhere else for a really awesome camp, so that'll be coming in the next video, and yeah, it's going to be real fun. So after Tom mentioned about his thermarest, suddenly had this brainwave that we've done a bit of flint knapping. We found this under Tom's mat, and what it's actually done is hooked through and pierced and made a little hole. So just noticed that, which is really lucky. It means we probably don't have to do the whole bath submersion, and means we can get a patch repair on there. But yeah, it's just one to be careful of, especially when flaking off. Things can go flying a little bit. So yeah, that is a real shame though, but at least we found the hole.
Yeah, no, good spot, mate. It's a bit of bad luck, but that's what happens. We were smashing flint together,
yeah,
and we did it near the shelters because obviously we're filming a video and we want it to look aesthetic.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it is, you know, luckily it's only a tiny little tear. This is ripstop material.
Yeah,
so
I've got a patch kit, I think, so
yeah, awesome.
We'll
we can
fix
get that
up
on
in a minute.
So I'm just going to start ferrying my gear out now. I've got my Ridgeline pintail smock there that I use as a pillow. I'll probably keep it packed up like that because it just makes it really easy to handle. I'm going to get my sleeping bag out, just quickly air that out, open it up and leave it inside out for a tiny little bit while I get the rest of my sleeping kit, like my bivvy bag out, roll mat rolled up, and then it's pretty much just a case of strike down the Lavvu and we're there. So fire pit's all done now, tucked away, you wouldn't even know.
So if that doesn't hold it, nothing will really. They're designed for fixing these pads. So yeah, should be good. boy skis.
Nice, Tom. All packed up.
Yeah. Doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't, does it? We're pretty apt at it now.
Yeah. I think we've done it a few times.
I think so too. So guys, we've cleared up where camp was. My Lavvu was here, Tom's Lavvu was there. We had the fire pit just there, so it's all nicely tucked away, squared off, left no trace. It's been a pleasure camping with you, Tom.
It's been really nice, man.
We're going to have another good night tonight,
Absolutely.
somewhere different, so different video. And yeah, just really looking forward to it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. And until probably tonight, stay safe, and I'll see you soon on the next video. I actually forgot to say I'm wearing or rocking these Harkila wellies. My dad got me these up at the Yorkshire Dales a few years ago, and I actually found that video after recovering my hard drive like a load of other ones, so I'm going to be putting together that footage. But yeah, they've been really comfy, really handy. So I haven't got much footage left, guys, so I just wanted to show you this really quick one for Forage for Freedom. Few flowered leek, Allium paradoxum. It's got these really nice little bugles all over the top. That's why they're called few flowered leeks. They don't really have many flowers, they've got these little bulbs, and in amongst them is some really nice purple dead nettle. Really nice. There's also some jack of the hedge, I think, some garlic mustard in the background, some nettles. So really nice, and the aroma is beautiful. And just a quick little ID, there's the raised keel, just like the three-cornered leek, Allium triquetrum.